When a woman really wants you, she rarely says it directly. Her body says it first, and most people completely miss it. The scary part? These signs happen fast, like really fast. 1 second, one glance, one tiny movement. But if you know what to watch for, everything changes. Because attraction is loud, even when she stays quiet. And the first sign? You've definitely seen it before. The hair tuck. She moves her hair behind her ear while looking at you. Sounds small, right? It's not. Psychologically, it's a self-soothing behavior mixed with attraction. She suddenly becomes more aware of herself around you, and she wants to look softer, prettier, more feminine. Pay attention to this. Timing matters. If she does it right after eye contact, that's huge, especially if she smiles a little after. Imagine this. She's talking normally with everyone else, but the moment you speak, hair tuck, smile, eye contact. That shift is not random. Her nervous system reacts differently to you. And here's where it gets interesting. The next sign is even harder to fake. She mirrors your behavior. You lean back, she leans back. You lower your voice, suddenly so does she. This happens subconsciously. Humans mirror people they emotionally connect with. It creates closeness without words, and attraction loves familiarity. But here's the truth. Most men never notice it, because the copying feels natural, almost invisible. Let's say you grab your drink. 2 seconds later, she grabs hers too. That's not always coincidence, especially if it keeps happening all night. Your energy starts syncing together, and attraction often begins there. Now watch for this next one carefully. She finds random excuses to touch you. A light tap on your arm, fixing your hoodie, brushing lint off your shirt. Tiny touches that seem innocent, but emotionally, they're loaded. Physical touch breaks distance, and people rarely cross that line without a reason. This is where it gets interesting. The touch usually lingers just a little too long. Not enough to be obvious, but enough to make you think about it later. Imagine she laughs and grabs your shoulder, then keeps her hand there for 1 extra second. That second matters more than you think. Attraction hides in hesitation. Next sign, she remembers weird little details about you. Not the big stuff, the tiny stuff. Your favorite snack, your random childhood story, the artist you mentioned one time 3 weeks ago. People remember what emotionally affects them, and attraction creates emotional focus. Pay attention to this. Effort equals interest. If she remembers details nobody else remembers, you're living in her head more than you realize. Let's say you casually mention loving mint ice cream. Then later she says, "I saw mint ice cream today and thought of you." That's not casual. That's emotional attachment growing quietly. And now, the eye contact. This one changes everything. She holds eye contact just a little longer than normal, then looks away slowly. And sometimes, she smiles while looking down. That combination is powerful, because attraction creates tension, and eye contact is where that tension leaks out. But here's the truth. Confident eye contact is risky. She's exposing interest without saying it directly. Imagine catching her staring at you across the room. She quickly looks away, then looks back again. That second look matters. Curiosity pulls her back toward you. And attraction always returns for another look. Now here's a sign almost nobody talks about. Her voice changes around you. Maybe it gets softer, slower, more playful. Sometimes she laughs more than usual too. This happens because emotions affect tone naturally. Her brain is trying to create connection. And connection changes behavior instantly. Pay attention to this. Compare how she talks to others, then compare how she talks to you. If there's a noticeable shift, that means something. Imagine her sounding calm with everyone else, but suddenly energetic and teasing with you. That emotional spike is attraction showing itself. And the next sign? This one is dangerous. She creates reasons to stay near you, even when she doesn't need to. She sits closer, walks beside you slowly, finds random questions to keep conversations alive. Because emotionally, leaving feels bad to her. Attraction increases proximity without people realizing it. This is where it gets interesting. People naturally move toward what they want emotionally, even when they try to act casual. Let's say everyone leaves the room, but she somehow stays behind talking to you about literally nothing important. That nothing is actually everything. Because connection matters more than conversation. And finally, the biggest micro sign of all. She reacts emotionally to your attention. If you text her, her energy changes instantly. If you compliment her, she remembers it for days. If you pull away, she notices immediately. That emotional sensitivity is not random. People only react deeply when they deeply care. But here's the truth. Attraction is rarely one giant sign. It's usually many tiny signs repeated over time. A glance, a touch, a smile, a pause. Small things that slowly become impossible to ignore. So, if you've been noticing these behaviors, trust your instincts. Because people reveal their feelings long before they confess them. And sometimes, the quietest signals are the loudest. If this video made you think of someone specific, there's probably a reason. And if you want more psychology like this, stay close. Because human behavior always tells the truth, eventually.